Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. With golden soil and a well for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair.
Budjimulinu, everyone. Good morning. Naloa. Welcome to the lands of the Wallumattagal. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. I wish to firstly pay my respects to the country and its people, and to thank the University for their acknowledgement of us and the invitation to welcome you here this morning. That acknowledgement is important for our people and much appreciated. My family in fact descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the Burrabrongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. So he enrolled his daughter, Bullangai or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we are naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the planet. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by finishing up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you and all the best in our collective future. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, for your warm welcome to country. Colleagues, guests, families and friends of our graduands, and most importantly, all our graduands. It is my great pleasure to welcome you here today to this graduation ceremony. It is our hope that today is a very happy and memorable occasion for all of you. Today is a milestone day. Today we celebrate the wonderful achievements of those of you about to graduate. Completing a degree is never easy. It requires an intelligent and inquiring mind, determination and perseverance, and you've made many sacrifices along the way in the pursuit of your goal. You've worked very hard to get to this point, and you should feel proud of what you've achieved. We as a university are just as proud of your achievements, and I'm pleased to be able to congratulate each and every one of you today. I also want to especially welcome the families, supporters and friends of our graduands here with us as invited guests. The fact that you've been invited by one of our graduands to share in one of the greatest days of their lives is proof positive that you've been an important influence. So to our invited guest, congratulations and thank you for celebrating this great day with us. Our graduands may not realise it, but you're about to participate in one of the oldest of Europe's social rituals. If you were to pick a date, say 1500 AD, and look to see what social institutions were around and are still around today, you'd find only about 60, including the Roman Catholic Church, the parliaments of England, Iceland and the Isle of Man, and 6 Swiss cantons. All the rest are universities. Distinguished guests, academic and professional colleagues, and most importantly, our graduands, I offer you the warmest of welcomes to Macquarie University on this great day. In just a few minutes, it will be my great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of the community of scholars we proudly call Macquarie University. But first, it's my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, John Goh. John has been the principal of Maryland's East Public School for the past 19 years and an honorary fellow of the Teacher Guild of New South Wales. His school serves 40 different language backgrounds, with 92% of students from an English as an additional language or dialect background, including 15% refugees.
Well, Deputy Chancellor, faculty staff, graduates, friends and family, I too would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land, the Darug people, and pay my respects to elders both past and present, and extend that welcome to anyone that's Indigenous here today. We need to remember that the very first teachers were First Nations people. They were the blood and soul of this land as teachers. And they too today share their wisdom and knowledge with us all. And I bring that welcome from my own school at Marylands East, which is on Darug land, traditional Darug land going back 60,000 years, even though my school, it started in 1928. The Marylands East Public School motto is about creating the future. It's really wonderful as I look out here to see so many graduates that are entering school education and creating the future for the very next generation. You know, in a time of global change and uncertainty and changes in curriculum and the complexity of what's going on in many schools, especially with technology, and now we have ChatGPT, they've added to all that complexity of teaching and learning. Teaching in schools are not immune to digital disruption that's currently taking place. Students can easily go online and learn through massive open online courses. And we saw that during the period of COVID and lockdown periods. Some of my teachers and I are currently completing courses over in Harvard. So sometimes we have like 2 a.m. workshops and we turn up to school feeling half asleep. But that's the nature of the world that we live in. Distance is no barrier to learning when we use disruptive technologies. And anyone can learn anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. It just goes to show it's not about the immediate journey, but it's the long-term journey of success. We will go through days which are incredibly difficult and challenging as teachers, but it's the best profession in the world, and you get the greatest joy. It's the greatest and most noble profession. So I'm really pleased to welcome you to the profession of teaching. Thank you.
Deputy Chancellor, the graduates of this ceremony are from the Faculty of Arts. Students are encouraged to use their skills and talents to connect with local and global communities. This faculty includes research and study areas in ancient history, anthropology, education, English, geography and planning, Indigenous studies, international studies, law, media, music, communication, cultural studies, modern history, politics, international relations, philosophy, sociology, security studies and criminology. Through transformative education, Faculty of Arts graduates are equipped to face societal challenges with a deep evaluative mind, strong reasoning and a well-established ethical compass. They explore their creativity and passions while developing transferable skills like communication, critical thinking and digital literacy. These are all skills that are extremely sought after by employers. To our graduates, as you reflect on these last few years, I'm sure you can all agree that Macquarie University is home to a wonderful community of people. The relationships and networks you have formed will continue to serve you well into your future as professional contacts, as academic mentors and as lifelong friendships. Mary Ann Zul. Hajar Hamad.
It's my
Amena
niece.
Honeysett.
Amelia is the granddaughter of one of our esteemed colleagues, Professor Tate.
Good morning, Deputy Chancellor, esteemed members of the university, administrators, proud parents, and the phenomenal class of 2022. Congratulations, everyone. We've made it. Our tireless efforts have finally borne fruit, and we're poised to embark on this exciting new adventure as the new educators of tomorrow. I am honored to stand before you today, reminiscing about our shared journey, a journey best described in one word: unprecedented. Now, I know what you're thinking: unprecedented. Really? Haven't we heard that one enough? But bear with me, because I'm not just talking about the ever-present COVID-19 pandemic. I'm referring to each and every one of you. That's right. What you have achieved is unprecedented. You are unrivaled. You are extraordinary. A university class that has achieved the never-before-seen. Together, we've ridden a roller coaster of week-long quarantines, remote learning, masked-up classrooms, virtual breakout sessions, TPA check-ins, and caffeine-filled all-nighters, among other wild escapades. All of this was uncharted territory, even for Macquarie University. And let's be honest, every graduating class from Macquarie is pretty special. These extraordinary times have taught us to appreciate the seemingly small yet invaluable aspects of life. Remember the sweet taste of freedom when we finally returned to campus, or how our coffee runs before and during tutorials somehow felt invigorating. If there's one shining beacon of wisdom I want you to glean from my thoughts today, it's this: you're all more than equipped to navigate any challenge life brews up. Whether you find yourself preparing for your proficient accreditation, venturing on a boisterous bus ride for an excursion, or navigating a classroom full of energetic students on a sugar high. We didn't just endure, we thrived, turning adversity into exceptional experiences. As we step into the future as the next generation of educators, let us remember that we share the immense duty of inspiring the inquisitive minds of the future. So as we gather here today, let's embrace the undeniable truth that we are indeed the unprecedented class of 2022. Thank you.
Graduates, this ceremony marks a change in your relationship with Macquarie University, but I hope it's certainly not the end of your association with us. From today onwards, you are now part of the bigger Macquarie family, that alumni network of 225,000 spread around 140 countries. This is the beginning of the rest of your lives. We look forward to seeing you back on campus to attend alumni events, perhaps to undertake further study, or simply to visit the campus and reminisce about the good times you had while studying at Macquarie University.